iPhone 6 main speaker replacement guide. We'll need a triangular plastic pick, plastic prying tool, often referred to as a spudger, a proprietary Apple screwdriver called the pentalobe screwdriver, a Phillips head 00 screwdriver. All of these tools should come standard with your replacement kit. Go ahead and power down the iPhone. Make sure not to miss this step. Flip it over so you can see the charging port. There you'll see there are two pentalobe screws securing the screen to the frame. Go ahead and remove those with your pentalobe screwdriver. Once removed, we can go ahead and pry open the iPhone and access the internal parts. Go ahead and use your triangular pick to find a spot near the auxiliary cable to slide it in. Once you slide it in, go ahead and slide it across the crack, digging it slightly deeper in, but be very careful with your movements. You don't want to damage any internal parts. Once the pick is in about 1/4 of an inch, go ahead and slightly twist it from left to right to get that prying action. You want to crack open the lower half of the phone. Be careful because the top portion of the phone is connected with about 5 cables to the logic board. Not to run the risk of ripping the screen cables, go ahead and remove the screen before you remove the speaker. The shield is secured with 5 Phillips head screws. Make sure to place them in the orientation in which you take them out because they are all different sizes. A quick note is to make sure to work away from the table edge, as if a screw drops, it won't fall off the table. A quick note, if these screws get mixed up, make sure that you remember that the one on the top right is the long one. With the shield removed, using the plastic prying tool, we can go ahead and disconnect the 4 ribbon cables that are securing the screen to the logic board. When prying these connections apart, make sure to go very slowly and gently, as you can damage the socket if you remove it too fast. Now that the screen is disconnected, we won't run the risk of ripping the ribbon cables. Remove the 2 Phillips head screws that are securing the ribbon cable and battery cable. Use the plastic prying tool to disconnect the ribbon cable. Now disconnect the antenna cable. The cable runs through a loop on the speaker. Disconnect the 4 Phillips head screws that are securing the speaker in place. Go ahead and gently lift the speaker out of its socket. Installing the new speaker. Place the speaker into its slot. It makes a spring-loaded connection on 2 of the circuits. Go ahead and secure it with 4 Phillips head screws. Once the top left screw is secure, go ahead and pry in the antenna cable into its slot. Secure the bottom 2 Phillips head screws. Reconnect the ribbon cable gently with your finger. Make sure you hear a click. Reconnecting the antenna cable takes a little bit of work. This is a difficult connection. Be very careful. Try to use the plastic tool if you can. In this segment, we use a Phillips head screwdriver for precision. Secure the cable cover with the 2 Phillips head screws. The longer screw goes on the left. This concludes the reconnection. We're ready to reinstall the screen. Go ahead and push back all of the ribbon cables except for the one furthest back. Go ahead and apply slight pressure either with your finger or with the plastic tool. Make sure to hear a click when you push down the ribbon cable. Make sure it's nice and solid and that all the teeth line up and actually click into the socket. Go one cable at a time. The bottom left cable is the last one to get connected. With all the cables secure, go ahead and reinsert the cable shield. Gently place it down, align it correctly, and secure it with one Phillips head screw in the middle. Securing the middle screw first will allow you to comfortably re-secure the rest of the screws evenly. If at any time you mixed up any of the screws, just remember that the longest one out of all of them goes in the top right corner. Secure the remaining 3 screws. We're now ready to clamp up the phone. Go ahead and take the top portion of the screen and push it into the top portion of the frame of the phone and gently start putting it in. Apply slight pressure going around the contour of the phone. Do this portion slowly to make sure that the connection is aligned properly and tight. Once you went all the way around and you feel like you have a solid lock, it's time to reinstall the 2 pentalobe screws. It's time to power up and test the phone. This concludes the main speaker replacement. Thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe and check out more cool videos at appledollars.com.